Hi, this is your mom, and I'm speaking to you this way because I won't get interrupted and you can't talk back. You can, at least I won't hear you, and you can also take notes and get back at me later. I want to thank each one of you and kind of tell you what I think of you and how you turned out and how proud I am of you. We'll start with Laura. I hear you say, of course, but she is the oldest, and I'm sure you will admit that she has always been the boss. Right, Chris? She was the first and a precious gift, as you all were. Laura, you were the one I learned to be a mom with, and you taught me so much, and I'm pretty sure I taught you well, for you turned out pretty darn good. Mother, grandmother, a strong, reliable woman, and beloved daughter I couldn't be without. As a child, you started the Whalen family Christmas show, and this year will be the 60th year for our gala tradition. How about that? Next came Karen, sweet, lovable little sister. My Aunt Mamie, who came to see my family every Sunday when you all were little, she said that Karen was 5 before she ever heard her speak. You were quiet, but always lovable. Then when you grew some, you came out with your own voice and made us all listen and happy to be listening. You used it to express yourself. You are now a fantastic missionary, mother, grandmother, and always your proud husband, Tassa's wife and partner. Christopher, you came quickly after Karen. You were Father's delight, as well as mine, since I wanted all boys to begin with. Thank the dear Lord for that He gave me the girls, because I know now what a blessing that was. Chris, you made your dad and so proud of your sports activities, and your mom so proud of your scholarship and your acting and writing abilities and your love for your daughter and grandson. You work hard always and are hanging in there in your old age. Next came Julianne, the largest baby I bore, but who turned out to be the smallest of you 6. You had your blue eyes and blonde curls to take you through your childhood and your young adulthood. You came through it and young motherhood quite well. You loved horses always and wanted a real horse when you were 3 and ever after. You went from stick horses to riding lessons in the park to your own horse when you were 30-something. You survived a bad accident with your horse, and you went on to be a happy wife, mother, and grandmother, with your ever-loving Randy beside you. Martha, you were much the opposite, but excelled in your own ways. You learned to be what you wanted to be, a good wife and mother of 4 boys. You worked hard, handled terrible tragedy, and are making the most of the good life with your Craig. You are a fine human being and helper of your mom.
Okay.
The baby of the family, Ellen, was your mom's playmate till you went to school and I went to work. I was given a car by the McVickers, and you and I went places together while the others were in school. You were my buddy and sat in the front seat with my hand as your seat belt. You grew to be a fine worker, art teacher, and amazed me by keeping so many of your childhood friends close to you in your almost old age. Not to mention your great husband, Rick, and mothering Seth and Paige, and always being a close friend and helper to your mom. Through the years, you all have lived up to my expectations and hopes. I am so proud of all of you and can't believe how good you all are to me in my old age. May God's blessings always be with you and yours. Love, Mom.